So now I'm going to make my white bean and artichoke dip, which I like served on some toasted ciabatta bread. I've had it on crackers. I've actually even just eaten it plain. It's quite good. Or you can even toss it with pasta. So we're just going to sprinkle a little olive oil on our ciabatta bread that we've sliced. And I'm going to put it in the oven for a few minutes and let it toast. And then we're going to start our dip. So this is a really simple recipe. It starts with a bag of artichoke hearts that are defrosted. Put them in our food processor. And to that, we're going to add 1 can of white cannellini beans that we have rinsed and drained. We've got a half a cup of basil leaves, fresh basil leaves that we're just going to break up and put in there. We have a little pinch of cayenne pepper, which gives it just a little bit of a bite. Add that. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of pepper. We're going to add a cup of grated Romano cheese. As you can see, it's so easy. Half a cup of extra virgin olive oil. Then I'm going to zest a little bit of this lemon. We're going to put that in there. The lemon gives it a nice flavor. So we've got our teaspoon of lemon zest. Okay, so we've put our lemon zest in. Now we're going to juice a lemon. Should be about 3 teaspoons of lemon juice. Keep the seeds from going in. Pour it through your hand. Now this is something that you could make, a day in advance or 2 days in advance. And I just keep it in my refrigerator, and it's a nice, healthy snack. So we're going to turn on our food processor, and you can watch this together. It's going to take a minute or so. Some of the beans aren't quite brown, so we're going to wait another second. Okay, so it's done. So we can just let it chill for a while we're waiting for our bread to toast, and then we can serve it. So the bread is toasted, and put a little bit of our dip on there. It's actually a spread. Now sometimes when I make this, I freeze half of it, and I put the rest in the refrigerator so I can nibble on it when I feel like it. A little sprinkle of olive oil on top, and you have a tasty appetizer. Okay, so now I'm going to make some shrimp cocktail. I prefer to buy raw shrimp that's peeled and cleaned and cook it myself. So I've got a pot of boiling water. I filled the pot up about 3/4, and to it I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar and a teaspoon of smoked sea salt. And we're going to add our shrimp. It's about a half a pound of shrimp here. And we're going to bring it back to a boil. And when it begins to float, you know it's just about ready. So once it boils, we're going to give it an ice bath. We're going to put it directly into this ice water, which will cool it down and keep it from cooking any further. So we're moving along in here. A couple more minutes, and they should be ready. Okay, so they're just about ready. You can see it's coming back to a boil again. So we're going to turn the heat off, and we're going to scoop them out, and we're going to put them in our ice bath so that they cool down immediately and they don't continue to cook. So we're going to just let them chill in here for a little bit. Then we're going to just put them on a paper towel and let them drain, and I'm going to put them in the refrigerator for a few minutes until we're ready to serve them. Okay, so now I'm going to make one of my favorites. This is a brie with a raspberry chipotle sauce that I found in the grocery store, and it's just delicious. It's got a smoky taste to it. It's sweet and smoky. So it's really simple. We're going to just put some of our raspberry sauce over the Brie. Now I have cut the rind off the top of the Brie so that it absorbs the flavor a little bit better. And then we're going to add some sliced toasted almonds to the top. This is really simple, and every time I have a party, everybody loves this. So now we're just going to put it in the microwave for 1 minute, and then we're going to turn it, and if it's warm enough, we'll put it in for another minute, and then we'll take it out. Okay, so we've got 4 seconds left. So we'll see if it's ready. If not, we'll put it in for another minute. Now I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to put it back for another minute, and then it should be perfect. Okay, so let's check it again. And it looks perfect. It's not running, but it's soft enough to eat, and it's not too hot that you're going to burn your mouth. So we're going to serve it with some toasted bread or crackers or whatever you like, and we're going to have a cocktail party. Okay, so we're ready for our cocktail party. We have our pink champagne, which is a must, and we have our shrimp cocktail that I cooked. I preferred to cook them myself rather than buy them previously cooked. And I have regular cocktail sauce here, and then I have a pineapple habanero sauce that I bought that is absolutely delicious. If you like something spicy, that is perfect with the shrimp. It's sweet and it's spicy. Then I have my artichoke and bean spread, which I have on toasts. And here I have my Brie. Now the Brie is a raspberry chipotle sauce on top of it, which is very smoky and very, very tasty. So we can serve that on a piece of bread. We can have a sip of champagne, and we can enjoy our food.